Hello Pisces, welcome to your monthly reading for December. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it does resonate, feel free to leave a comment down below, as well as hit that like and subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. But let's dive right on into it. At the end of the reading, I will pull a card from the Rooted Woman Oracle deck for you, so stay tuned for that. What is going on with Pisces in the month of December? Closing it out for the year. Alrighty, Pisces. So this is you. This is what crosses you or your challenge for December. Your conscious energy, your unconscious energy, your past, your future, your attitude towards the situation, energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of, hopes and fears, and the possible outcome of the situation. Alrighty, so Pisces, for your energy for the month of December, you get the Five of Cups. Ow, sorry. So feeling kind of a sense of sadness, sense of loss, of grief, kind of paying attention to the things that you don't have in your life instead of focusing on, as you can see, the cups that are still full, focusing on the ones that are kind of spilled, the tea that you've lost. For what's crossing you or your challenge, you get the Temperance card. So trying to find some peace and balance in your life in the month of December, possibly because you have all this kind of sadness, this grief that you're dealing with. For your conscious energy, you get to the Eight of Wands. So wanting something to happen very quickly, kind of got a fire lit under your butt. I don't know if you're trying to kind of resolve this issue of this feeling that you're having of kind of just this sadness that you kind of just want to go away already. For your unconscious energy, you get to the Ten of Cups. So domestic harmony, I don't know if there's a part of you that kind of wants to grow and expand your family dynamic, or if you are if there's just a good support system around you that you may not even kind of realize how good that support system is. For your past, you get to the Five of Pentacles, so some sort of financial hardship in your past, a feeling of being abandoned or left out in the cold, but we will clarify, this is just an overview. For your future energy, you get the Queen of Pentacles, so financial abundance, security, stability, and then being able to kind of nourish not only yourself, but kind of take care of the people around you as well, kind of like a nurturing motherly energy. For your attitude towards the situation, you get the Three of Pentacles. So maybe wanting to collaborate with some people in your life, possibly bringing some people in your life to help you kind of bounce back from this feeling of kind of sadness again, just like an overall feeling of maybe being like disappointed or kind of having like a sense of apathy maybe. For the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of, you get to the Eight of Pentacles. So this is an energy of kind of working really hard towards something, wanting to perfect some sort of craft, or wanting to achieve some sort of goal that you're putting a lot of time and effort into. For the hopes and fears, you get to the Hermit. So possibly wanting some time to yourself to really figure things out, to do some introspection, to kind of take a deep look within and figure out why it is that you feel this way with the Five of Cups here. Possibly afraid of doing that as well because you may be fearful of realizing what it is that is making you kind of sad or upset. For the possible outcome of the situation, you get the Three of Cups. So I feel like there's a lot of focus on kind of bringing in some more time with friends and family here. Kind of having them help you get out of this sort of rut that you may be in. But let's get into the clarifications. We'll start with this Five of Cups for your energy for December, Pisces. Why is the Five of Cups here for Pisces energy in December? Okay, so Pisces, for the Five of Cups, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Page of Wands. Okay. Yeah, so it seems like there was definitely a loss that you are experiencing or have experienced recently, some sort of heartbreak. I don't know if you're trying to kind of distract yourself by keeping yourself busy with things or trying to just distract yourself from this pain. With the Page of Wands here as well, it kind of seems like you're trying to just not really tending to the wound, kind of just, throwing a Band-Aid over it and hoping that it heals without really putting any effort into that. But let's clarify the Temperance card. You may not even be throwing a Band-Aid on it. You're kind of just like, yeah, it's a big wound there, but I'm sure it'll go away eventually. Let's clarify the Temperance card for what's crossing you or your challenge for December. Okay. For the Temperance card, you get the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Temperance card. Yeah. So, I don't know if this loss has kind of made you disconnected from your emotions in general, or if you're just kind of still in the process of emotionally detaching yourself from the situation. There's a need to kind of recognize and remember who it is that you are and who you were before this kind of heartbreak or loss came into your life. Getting back into that energy of realizing that you are a very independent, fiery kind of, you have that capability to be very passionate and exciting and, assuring of yourself, kind of needing to take on that energy to get through this and to find that peace and balance again. And then even though you are emotionally disconnecting from the situation, to not disconnect from your emotions entirely. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands for your conscious energy. It's the Eight of Wands here for Pisces in December. For the Eight of Wands, you get the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Strength card. Okay. I feel like logically in your head you do think that you are dealing with this emotion, these negative emotions that you are experiencing. You think you're dealing with them, but you're not really feeling them and kind of recognizing them and kind of validating those feelings. But you think that you are. There's a sense of self-deception here. With thinking that you're able to just bounce back from this so quickly that you don't need any time to kind of recover from it. So there's that. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of dealing with this problem really logically, and that's kind of not very like you. It may just be so painful that you're kind of ignoring the work that you need to do within to get through this. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups for your unconscious energy. Okay, for the Ten of Cups, you get the Seven of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Ten of Swords, yeah. So unconsciously, again, there's a lot of pain that you are protecting yourself from. It's deeply kind of hidden from you. I feel like you have hidden it from yourself. It's just like too painful to kind of deal with. And this may be tied into something that happened with your family. If it is some sort of, separation or loss that you've experienced from that, or a loss of the potential of starting something with somebody. But it seems like you're really kind of in this mode of just trying to protect yourself from these negative emotions and negative thoughts that you really need to kind of do that work in order to overcome it. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles for your past. Why is the Five of Pentacles here for Pisces past? For the Five of Pentacles, you get to the Four of Swords, the Hierophant, the Magician. Okay. I feel like in the past you were trying to, I feel like you are still having to do some healing from your past. In the past, if that makes sense. Oh, girl. I'm sorry, I know. I'm so sorry. She's got heart problems. She's okay though. She's on medication. We've got her all taken care of. She's like 15, so, but she's gonna live forever. Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the Hierophant, the Magician. Yeah, so I feel like in the past you were kind of manifesting this fully healed form of yourself, realizing and kind of attending to those wounds. I don't know what happened, if like you just went through something else really difficult and now you're having to go over that process again and you're kind of afraid of going through all of that again. I don't know if in the past as well, with the Hierophant here, if somebody came along to kind of help guide you through that. And now maybe if that person isn't in your life anymore, it may be a little bit more difficult for you to manage those emotions. Hey, pretty girl. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles for your future energy, Pisces. Okay. For the Queen of Pentacles, you get the Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers. Okay. So I feel like this is you trying to kind of resolve some sort of conflict or issue that happened with some sort of partnership, relationship, take it as it resonates, kind of putting in that effort to resolve this conflict. I feel like you may be the one initiating this as well with the Queen of Pentacles here, or this may be somebody kind of stepping up with that caring, nurturing energy, like we're going to get through this. But the Five of Swords is a little bit more of a type of conflict that's a little more hostile. Five of Wands also represents conflict, but it's more of a conflict where, people are talking, nobody's listening, but it's not in like a malicious way. Five of Swords is a little bit more kind of malicious, kind of a little bit more having ill intentions. So just kind of be cautious of that. If they're showing up like they want to kind of fix things and they're being super nurturing, but then show you their actions kind of speak differently. Just be cautious of that, or vice versa. Take it as resonates. But let's clarify the Three of Pentacles for your attitude towards the situation. Okay. For the Three of Pentacles, you get the Star card, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit. Yeah. So I feel like you are starting to, or you feel like you need the help of other people to do this healing, to do this work, to do this introspection, to kind of maybe even get some insight from what other people think. And they also may be helping you achieve some sort of dream or goal that you have. If this could also be, Three of Pentacles represents more of like a collaboration at work. But at the end of the reading, you do have the Three of Cups as well, and that represents more of like a friendship dynamic. So it is interesting. Like someone is kind of stepping up. You or somebody is kind of stepping up and having this energy of being very caring, nurturing, empathetic, wanting to make sure everybody feels good. And that, like, wanting to keep that hope and inspiration alive within this dynamic that you guys have. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles for the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of. What's going on with the Eight of Pentacles here? Alrighty, Eight of Pentacles, you get the Eight of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Swords. Okie dokie. That's a whole lot of negative energy. I feel like someone is trying to work on and tackle and kind of trying to alleviate. This could be you, that energy of kind of feeling trapped in that energy of apathy, of disconnected from emotions, and also kind of this feeling of having anxiety and fear just slowly building up inside. Something that's kind of keeping you up at night and feeling trapped within that negative headspace, negative, emotional state as well. I feel like you're working on it, but it's all happening like really, really deep beneath the surface. Like very slowly you're working on it, but not wanting to maybe not even wanting to kind of admit those feelings or those thoughts to yourself, even though you feel it so extremely. It's interesting. If this isn't you, it could be somebody tied to you, energy that's around you, may not be aware of. So someone's feeling very trapped, very, disappointed, and kind of just a lot of anxiety and just fear that they're really working on and trying to get over. Let's clarify the Hermit for the hopes and fears in December for you, Pisces. Why is the Hermit here for Pisces? Hopes and fears for December. Okay. For the Hermit, you get the Three of Pentacles, the the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so again, I feel like Three of Pentacles here, I feel like the people around you really help you do some introspection. Sometimes the people around us can see things that us ourselves we're too close to be able to recognize. So they may be able to help you out and point some things out about you that may be a little off recently. And slowly but surely, you're kind of getting back in touch with your emotions, or you're hoping to get back in touch with your emotions by, hanging out with these people, getting their thoughts and opinions on things, kind of helping each other work on yourselves, and kind of, again, bring back that inspiration, that feeling of hope and emotional fulfillment. Even not emotional fulfillment, just kind of getting back in touch with your emotions in general. At the same time, maybe being afraid of that because having to deal with those negative emotions is going to be very, very hard. And it's not going to happen overnight. It's, something that you need to work on continuously. Having a lot of patience, knowing that things don't get better overnight, most of the time. Let's clarify the Three of Cups for the possible outcome for December for you, Pisces. There we go. Okay. For the Three of Cups, you get the High Priestess, the Fool, the Knight of Swords. So yeah, really finally getting back in touch with your intuition, kind of having this sense of a new beginning and going for the things that you want and being very driven and determined to do so. Maybe being a little bit more blunt and honest than you were before, kind of deciding to really speak your mind and, tell people and the friends and your family what your intuition is telling you, and being very assertive in your opinion and your approach to things. And that kind of feels like very new for you. Instead of being always so cautious of what other people may think about what you say or what you do, kind of just saying and doing it and not really caring, but not letting what other people may think stop you from saying it or doing it. Let's get a card from the Rooted Woman Oracle deck for you to close it out, Pisces. What do the Rooted Woman want Pisces to know for December, please? Old Crane Woman, Guardian of the Threshold. We'll read a little bit from here for you. Old Crane Woman is something of a contradiction. She has the wildness of a bird, but the steadiness of a wise old woman. Her decision about your suitability for the challenges ahead will depend upon how you approach her, and chances are she'll have a test for you, a question or a riddle to solve. But the guardian of the threshold isn't your adversary. If you're ready for the crossing, she's the one who will show you the way. Old Crane Woman, if you ask her nicely and are sure to pay her your respects, is your soul guide. In this card, she invites you to step forward to answer her questions about your readiness for the journey ahead and to reveal to her the essence of who you are. Alrighty, that is nice. Well, that is all I have for you for the month of December, Pisces. I really hope this helped, and have a wonderful rest of your day.